Hi, this is Gayle. Welcome to my channel. We are doing, we're in Santa Fe, New Mexico today. And I told you we'd be at a really special place. So we're at Cross of the Martyrs, which is here in Santa Fe. It's just off of, I don't know if you want to call it downtown, but kind of a touristy section. So yeah, I'll try downtown. So we're walking around. We are over 7,000 feet. So if I'm a little out of breath, bear with me here. I don't know if you can see, probably not from this angle, but one of the mountains behind me here, actually, I'll show you later. But anyway, one of the mountains back there behind me actually has snow on it. So even though it's mud, we're wearing our jackets. So I thought this would be a really neat place to live stream from. This portion actually that we're on talks about historic Fort Marcy, which was constructed at 1846. Now, that is at the time of the Mexican-American War, and it was done by the U.S. Army. The Americans built a fort up on top of this hill for easy defense of the area. This whole thing behind us. And the fort itself is listed on one of the National Historic Registers. So we're going to take a walk over there. I'm going to go ahead and walk that way. So, Fort Marcy, here we come. See if I can keep from. Okay, there's the cross. So, I don't actually see the fort yet. Let me come on, we're going to walk around here. Okay. Hi, somebody just joined us, which I appreciate. So, thanks for coming with us today. We're in Santa Fe, New Mexico today. Going to the Cross of the Martyrs. I see the cross. We're also going to talk about the fort that's up here, Marcy. We just talked about that a second ago. This is a really nice paved walking area. You can see that behind me. If you want to bring a picnic, there's actually picnic tables up here also, like right here. There we go. So, okay, I've been asked a couple of times why I want my Bluetooth units to be waterproof. You probably can't tell yet, but it's sprinkling. So we're going to be out in the rain for a minute live streaming. Ah, there it is. Maybe a little more than sprinkling. But we're out here. Let's look and see what these monuments are. Wow. It is colder than I thought it would be. Of course, like I said, we're over 7,000 feet right here. So that makes a difference. Okay, we're around here. Woo! We have a blockhouse site around here. It says the large mounds you see on the rise in front of you. So, oops, they're right here. Those are the eroded remains of the walls of the Fort Marcy blockhouse. Now, that was built in 1846, 1847. It was on the highest place on Fort Marcy Hill. I'm reading. Oh my gosh, is this? Hail. It's hail. It's hailing. Oh my gosh. Okay. On the highest place on Fort Marcy Hill for use as a guardhouse and soldiers' quarters. Oh, wow. It was a timber ceiling that was covered with 2 to 3 feet of dirt. Look, I got to show you Tomlin here. Hey, Tomlin, hold still. This, whoops, which is melting in my hand. He's got hail on his fur. Woo. Okay. Or it may be sleet. I don't know which. But anyhow, here we are. I thought live streaming in the rain was going to be different. So thank goodness for a hood. Oh, my stars.
This is so fun.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Hi, Joe.
So we're at Fort Marcy Hill. This is, they say, a site of human occupation for around 1,000 years. Pueblo Indians and their ancestors were here first. And then between early 1600s, 1680s. It was occupied by Spanish. So Santa Fe colonists came and they built a fort on a hill in this area. We just saw the ruins of the blockhouse, which are over here. So we're walking on down to go to the cross of the Martyrs. Excuse me. I'm from Tennessee, but I'm not used to 7,000 feet of elevation. So bear with me here. And so there's a nice walkway. Oh, good. It's got handrails too. So Joe, I'm glad you're soldering on. I hope life is going well. Cold out here. Yay. Fortunately, the ice has stopped. Come on, pup. So we are walking down here to the cross. Wow. So I hope you guys are all doing okay. My phone just weirded out. There it is. Okay. I can't believe we have ice up here. It's May. Let's see. Joe says, I have a friend out there who lives at 7,000 feet. She said it took a while to acclimate. I see my new doc tomorrow. Well, I hope that goes well with your new doc. I'm sure that you have picked out a good one. Mostly, I just hope you get answers that you're looking for and that it goes well. Excuse me. It's really pretty up here. I'm going to turn it around and pause for a second, let you guys see the view from up here. It's a really nice view of the city. That's the city of Santa Fe. And Santa Fe is the home of the oldest church built in the U.S. So, I don't know if we'll be able to find that or not. Oh, good. My husband's waiting on me. Thank you for waiting. You're welcome. And here we are. Up here at the cross. Get where you can see it here. And there it is. There's a cross right behind me. We're going to walk down here. There are some historic markers. We'll walk down here slowly till we can get to it. I always like seeing neat things like this when we're out traveling, because to me, it just, I don't know, it just adds extra to, and I think it helps to understand the people who populated an area when you stop and see things like this. So they've got some plaques over here. Let's walk over and see them. Okay. Joe says we got caught in an ice storm in the UP one last week in May. 1.5 inches of ice and sleet. Okay, the new dock was fine, and I'm already in that provider's locum system. Well, I hope it goes well. It's so frustrating changing doctors. But you know that more than I do. But I hope it goes well. The plaques here say, to the future. And this one says 1985, by proclamation of the City Council, Santa Fe celebrated its 375th anniversary. The property was donated to the city by Archbishop Robert Sanchez and the Santa Fe Council. And these gifts were together with appropriations by the city and people made the commemorative parkway a reality. So this one says, while responding to a request to give last rites to a dying man, Franciscan Father Reynaldo Riviera, rector at St. Francis Cathedral, was kidnapped and murdered, sending Santa Fe and the state into shock. Ironically, Father Rivera was laid to rest on August 10th, the same date that the 21 Franciscan priests and friars lost their lives in the Pueblo Revolt of 1680. So this is a very old city, as you can tell. So, and I think now that would be over 400 years. So, we tend to think of some of the cities in the Northeast as being very, very old. And of course they are, but Santa Fe and New Mexico and Texas don't tend to hit our radar screens because there's so much emphasis about the Northeast. And let's see, Joe says it should. I've already talked to her PA. Excellent. Joe also says, I love the idea that the land deeds for title searches often go back to the original royal land grants from the Spanish crown. That's fascinating. I didn't know that. But that's fascinating. Well, let's see. There's another walkway here. I don't think it takes me where I want to go. Nope, it looks like we're going down. So I need to turn around and go back up the hill. But first, I want to walk over here to the cross and read what the plaques really have to say. So if y'all hold on to just a second. I got to get some help for this because these are steps up. Tomlin. And of course, I got Tomlin with me here. And he's already sprung into action. So what we do is he goes up a few steps and then he waits on me to come up for a few steps. And when he feels the leash slack, then he goes a few more steps. So it steadies me pretty well. Okay. Here we are. There he is waiting. And then when he feels the leash slack, he'll go forward again. So there we go. Let's come over here and see what this sign says. Whoops. Okay, can we see this? Okay. Franciscan Martyrs, August 10, 1680. These are the names of the people that passed away, I think, during the uprising. And so the cross in this area was erected to pay homage to them. So since we're up here, I showed you the view of the city back here. But there's also a good view from this side too. So I want to show you that. Whew. So there you are. And so this is a free site here in Santa Fe. And there's also Loretto Chapel. I would love to be able to go to Loretto Chapel and show you the inside. It is, you guys can look it up on Google. Just Google Miracle Staircase, Santa Fe. It'll take you straight to it. The deal about the staircase is the chapel was built, but there was no way to get up to the loft. So they were trying to figure out how to do this. And this was many years ago. The sisters decided to pray for 9 days. So they prayed and fasted. And then on the 9th day, someone came to them and said that they would build it. And so they let them. And there's questions on where the wood came from, because the wood that was used in building the staircase was not native to this area. He apparently left in the middle of the night. He didn't want payment. And the structure itself, well, it's a miracle because nobody can figure out and understand how this structure is still standing. I would love to take you there, but the problem is we can't get there. We've got the large van, and we're pulling a trailer, so we can't find parking. So I am sorry to not be able to take you there. But Santa Fe, I've got to tell you, is just gorgeous. And thankfully, there's no more ice coming from the sky. So that's good. Let's see. What else we got? Okay. Oh, Rusty Cat. Hi, Rusty. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Hey, y'all, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and like it. So I wish I could take you to the chapel so I could actually show you this miracle staircase, because it is amazing, but we just can't get there. But I'm glad I was able to show you the Cross of the Martyrs, and this is a free stop here in Santa Fe. And like I said, there are picnic tables on the walkway, so you can just bring your picnic lunch and enjoy. And the church bells are ringing. I'm going to pause while they ring. Well, I hope you heard that. I hope you heard the church bells. All right, it's now time for me to go down steps. This is often a two-handed procedure, so we'll see how this goes. But I use Tomlin more coming up steps than I do going down, because it's actually a little harder for me to balance sometimes going up than going down. So we'll see how this goes. So I hope you all are out having a fabulous May Day. All right, now this one doesn't have hand railings, so I'm going to have some help. Hold on a second. Thanks to my assistant here. He's got the dog. Let me just kind of focus on getting down here. So, all right, I'm down. So anyhow, there we go. Rusty's saying, hi, Mr. Assistant.
Hello.
So you got to hear about the cross, a little bit about the top of the hill here, couple of the plaques. You got to see the ruins of the blockhouse. You got to see Tomlin in action. Joe is saying a fantastic 75-degree day with almost all the trees now in full leaf. He also says hi, John. Or hey, John. He says hi. He's waving, but you can't see him.
Hey, Joe. Hey, YouTube.
So there you go. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. I know this is kind of a short live stream, but I really wanted to show you this really super unique location. So, and Rusty's waving back. So, and Joe is too. So this is, the site of historic Fort Marcy here in Santa Fe. And I just wanted to show you this really just super neat location. So thank you all for tuning in today. I appreciate it. Let me know what you think of this live stream and videos, and leave your comments down below. And don't forget to share it, and definitely that big thumbs up. Thank you, Rusty. Hugs to you, and always, always, always go out and be bodacious, which means don't let life get in the way of living. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all out, about, and online. Thanks.